from the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Trayvon, there he has it. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. How quickly things can change, Sean. From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over a perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your defense up for success.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the temple.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Rays, 70 Lions. Cut 19, cut 19.
Running back sent in motion. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
18, left Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
To throw, Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. The hand block throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hilton now on 3rd down. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
All set now. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. He takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers parlay the interception into points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. One pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Sticking to the air here. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Gordon on the loose. Run him over, Gordon.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set, Bronco swing. Cougar 19.
Straight ahead with William. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 6 yards. Boy, a great spot. 2nd and goal at the 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up.
And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Rams trim the lead to 1. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. Yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Milton out of the pistol here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man sent left. Counter play, Hubbard. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Set. Place the 60. Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. He takes off with it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He's got a man left. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Catch made. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing now off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's caught by Mooney. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
They are throwing it again. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And Rams have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. Right side into the hands of Adams. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That Forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Tight end going in motion here. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. The pitch is to Etienne. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not King. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Motioning the tight end now. Milton back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
19 Tiger.
To throw, Milton. Right back to Leggett. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Milton. One for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Come on. 76.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
They're a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go. Check out.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has it. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They send a man in motion. Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. Escapes the pocket. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Check smash, check smash.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They kick the running back in motion. They've got a man in motion. Here's Milton, first and 10. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play fake, it's Milton. On the move, headed right. McMillan hauls it in. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Back. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy in.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Cut near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every tight end with the salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
Here's a design run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ready. 19, 18.
Sign quarterback run here. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready. Cowboy 8. Dragon 60.
Working now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next step. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Inside the 40. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
19, Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Milton. Dumps it underneath, covered. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He'll work against the blitz. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Milton now on third down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays wrong. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Panthers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth tape down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Blitz attack. He's still going. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. 19, 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboys. 70 Lions.
Line up the design keeper. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. They'll get this out quickly. It's McMillan. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take a G, hey, watch do it. We survived outside off from the music. Turn his TV off.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback moves man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense to the line fast. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Off pass to Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
There's another one to Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Rams first.
Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Up the end zone and out.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Motion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Now to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Panthers nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, set.
Running back sent in motion. Milton now. That one fired in there. Complete. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
18-yard line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Good for saving face.
At their own 35-yard
How many hands I
line.
gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
60 Bison, 60.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
49-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Go! Liking 18. Check out.
He's going to throw it again. Getting out to his left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.